Thank you.
Exactly 1 year ago today, I made a video titled The Depressing Downfall of Overwatch. I talked about the current state of the game and a lot of the problems I've had with the game. The original plan for this video was to actually do a basic follow-up, covering a lot about what has happened during this time, but instead, I want to use this video to say goodbye. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The Season 9 update is very disappointing. It's essentially a large balance patch with a revert back to the original Overwatch ranking system. The only true piece of new content is the limited time co-op mission titled Cosmic Crisis, which is actually pretty cool and is worth a few playthroughs. The other piece of new content are the Jade Overwatch ranked reward skins. But unfortunately, those come with its own set of problems as you need an entirely new currency in order to obtain them, as all the competitive points players have been earning is considered legacy now. The game still suffers from a lot of the same issues it's had since day one of launch. The Battle Pass is very pay to win, with new heroes being broken at launch to incentivize purchases. Skins in the item shop are priced at ludicrous amounts compared to other games. 5v5 was a temporary band-aid fix that has slowly over time caused more and more issues for the game, where it's now at the point that everyone's health has to be buffed and now everyone has self-healing as well. The PvE was obviously cancelled and hero missions that we got for free in Overwatch 1 are now priced at $5 each, which doesn't sound bad at first, but the amount of replayability these have are slim to none. Speaking of cancelled things, Flashpoint is essentially PvE maps that are forced into being a game mode. Even then, Flashpoint is essentially Control, except of free smaller arenas, it takes place in one big arena. The Overwatch League has been cancelled in exchange for what are essentially public tournaments. It's really hard to explain, but the Overwatch League is no more and is getting replaced with the Overwatch Champion Series, which from what I can tell are online-only tournaments with barely anything to do with in-person events besides something at DreamHack. Please don't even get me started about all the Roadhog changes. Like literally, don't even get me started. This video would be double in length. Probably triple, honestly. I can really go on and on about how everything has just gone downhill. I really could. Unfortunately, Overwatch 2 has unfortunately taken the last thing I had for this series. My love for the series. Overwatch is an unrecognizable shell of what it once was. Some people may like the new format it's taken on, but unfortunately, I don't think the majority of us do. I never wanted Overwatch to end up like this. I've been in love with the game since it launched in 2016. I literally remember the first day of me playing the game, coming home from middle school and hopping right online and playing for hours on end. The next few years were very great for the game overall, and I have great memories from playing the game. I've unfortunately yet to capture that same experience when playing Overwatch 2. When recording footage for a video, I started off playing ranked mode. The footage is unfortunately really unwatchable, and for the sake of your eyes, I won't show it. But when playing ranked, I noticed that my rank placement prediction was going to be silver too. If this sounds familiar to the people that watched my previous Overwatch video, you might recall that I was originally placed in Silver 1 when going towards Overwatch 2. I eventually made my way back to Plat, but now Overwatch has just sent me all the way back down again, right where I started my grind. I think I can make a good metaphor here. Playing any game is like climbing a mountain. I could climb up this mountain again, going back to where I was before the rank reset, but I have no motivation to climb again. What's the point in climbing if I'm just going to be sent down over and over again, going back to that exact same place before I fell? In fact, why even climb this mountain when I can climb a whole bunch of other mountains I've never climbed before, or revisit mountains I like climbing? This is how I feel when I play Overwatch compared to me playing other games. No matter what game you play, you are always climbing something. Whether that is to complete the story, getting towards a certain rank, getting a certain item, getting all the achievements, it's your choice really. But Overwatch 2 at the moment really has no respect for any of their climbers. They can't even throw a bone to the most dedicated of climbers by allowing them to use their points to get the new Jade weapon skins. They've called these points that were just valid a couple days ago legacy. And that's it, really. Overwatch really has ruined its legacy. The days of playing 6v6 with a constant stream of positive aggression are unfortunately over. And with that, my legacy with the Overwatch Mountain ends here. I'm going to really miss you, Overwatch Mountain. I truly will. You've brought me so much joy growing up, and even though you can't give that to me now, I've accepted that, and I'm willing to move on. To my viewers, I will still continue to upload content on games that I love. To Overwatch, this is goodbye, forever. Thank you all for watching.